Welcome to the Mediabox. Yevheniia Kravchuk here to talk about the erasure of cultural identity in times of war. Tell us a little bit more about what exactly you're looking into here.
Well, actually, it's the report where facts and numbers are being discovered every day due to the war of aggression of Russian Federation and Ukraine. And what we clearly see as a pattern that, of course, Russians are targeting cultural identity of Ukrainians. Being Ukrainian, speaking Ukrainian language on the occupied territories can cost you going to the basement. And we just finished the committee hearing was the principal of one of the schools on the occupied territories. Now he's safe on the territory controlled by Kiev. And he told that just because he said, I'm not changing the programs and I'm not going to teach pupils with Russian history, Russian geography, or Crimea is Russia and everything. And they threatened and they put him to the basement, beating him up. Thanks God he could escape occupied territories, but that's a pattern and that's systematic, targeting the identity. So we're here speaking not about the buildings being destroyed. Of course, buildings of the cultural heritage are being destroyed, and also I will explore what had happened in Balkans, and a lot of examples there was targeting the cultural objects or religious objects. But we're also talking about the intangible. It cannot be seen, but that's the erasure of the identity. And we see what Russians do with kids that are abducted. And Assembly already dealt with this case of the abduction of Ukrainian children, where they being put in the re-educational camps, saying you cannot speak Ukrainian, you have to sing Russian anthem 5 times a day.
What other cases have you looked at, maybe outside Ukraine, and what kind of solutions will you propose?
Well, first of all, of course, we'll explore the Balkan case, and we'll already have some planned online roundtables with Bosnia and Herzegovina, Croatia, but also I plan to make a fact-finding mission to one of those countries. And I think it's also important to look at the mistakes that were being made and how to avoid, for example, for us, after the end, we hope that it will come sooner. And also, I think the very important thing is what to address is about the reconstruction process and how we need to deal with the reconstruction of the cultural objects. Should we, if it was destroyed totally, should we make it as it was? Should it be changed due to the modern rules and everything? So it's a very interesting thing to explore.
Yevheniia Kravchuk, thanks for talking to us.
Thank you.